I'm not messing with you. This is a real, legitimate way to get Tomodachi Life Living the Dream for $40 and get access to it a little bit earlier than that April 16th release date. Okay, so this is going to be a very quick video. I wanted to let you all know what is going on and how you can do this before this goes away, because right now, at the time of recording, it is January 29th. Nintendo is removing the Nintendo Switch game vouchers tomorrow on January 30th. So once that happens, I'm going to take this video down, but I wanted to let you know right now that you can go buy a Nintendo Switch game voucher and get this game for a bundle price, basically getting 2 games for 100 USD. However, there's a way to get it even cheaper. If you don't know what the Nintendo Switch game vouchers are, you can go on the eShop, buy a voucher. In the US, it costs $100 for 2 vouchers, basically giving you 2 games for $50 each, so a little bit of a discount there. If you just want to do that and get Tomodachi Life Living the Dream for $50 and then another game for $50, that's fine. You can do that without doing any of these other steps, but I want to show you the cheapest way to get Tomodachi Life Living the Dream and the way to get it a little bit early. This is something I do pretty often on the channel, to get games even just like 9 hours early, to make videos and play them early, and I figured I would do this video as a PSA to let you all know how to do this. So we know the game's $60 here in the US, obviously, no surprise. It's voucher eligible. What you can actually do, because the Japanese yen is so weak right now, is buy the game on the Japanese eShop, and you don't need to make a new account for Nintendo. You can literally just change your account region, and it is that simple. So I'm going to work you through the steps here so you can follow along. But basically what you would do is, on this website here, the Nintendo accounts.nintendo.com, I'm blocking the thing, accounts.nintendo.com profile/edit. You would be logged in here. You would have all your information. Ignore that birth date. I had to put in 5 years younger to like get access to some M-rated games when I was a kid. You would go in here and you would just change whatever your country is to Japan. It is that simple. And doing this lets you buy games on the Japanese eShop, but also it lets you get the games a little bit early. Now, I think if you buy the games on like the New Zealand eShop, you actually get them like a couple hours earlier than Japan, even at like 5 a.m. Pacific time. For me, I'm pretty sure when I buy a game through the Japanese eShop, I get it at like 6 or 7 a.m. I get them at like 6 or 7 a.m. The morning of. So let's say a game was releasing at 9 p.m. Pacific for me, or midnight Eastern. I would get it at 7 a.m. that morning. So basically a full extra day of playtime if you wanted to. So you're getting the game early, but also you're getting it cheaper this way. But yeah, basically you would just change your account region here. Make sure you don't have any funds in your eShop on the US side of things, and it'll warn you, being like, hey, you have funds. If you change your account region, it's going to erase those funds. So make sure you don't have any money in your US eShop account or any active pre-orders, because that will kind of flag it and be like, hey, make sure you don't do this. So that's one thing to be careful about. Now, I already bought the vouchers, but basically what you would do is go to the Japanese eShop, and if you scroll down on the page here, you'll see this little icon here. It says Nintendo catalog ticket for the Japanese version. You would click on that. It would ask you if you want to buy it. For me, I already bought some, although I guess you can buy multiple. So if you want to stack these, you can for other games as well. And then you would go buy it. Once you buy it, it lets you use it. I guess if I go to my profile here, I can show you what that is like. So you would go down here, you would click on that, and then right there, I can click on Tomodachi Life and redeem it. I'm not going to do that right now because, well, I want to save this pre-order for a little bit closer too, so I can switch back to the US account. But yeah, basically that's all it would be. Now, the main component of this video is, how do you get Japanese eShop credit? When I was a kid, I was always like trying to figure out prepaid visas to get them. It's quite simple nowadays. All you need to do is use playasia.com right here, play, and then it's a hyphen asia.com. I use this website all the time for importing Japanese games, like Koei Tecmo does a lot of stuff there, even some Nintendo games I bought from here in the past. As you can see, I just bought some of these this morning to get the vouchers for myself so I can use them for myself, but the Japanese 5,000 yen eShop card is $39.19, or essentially $80 for 2 of them, which is how much the vouchers cost on the Japanese eShop. You would need 2 of these to get the vouchers over there. And obviously this will depend on your region, how much it's going to cost. At least for me in the US, it is significantly cheaper to buy games this way. Now, I'm going to have a link at the top of the description. It is an affiliate link, like I said, so I will be earning a little bit from this if you decide to purchase with my link, and I would appreciate it. It does really help the channel. But you would buy 2 of these, you would go to your order history. It might take a few minutes to process, and basically PlayAsia sends you these photos with the codes, and you would enter the code right here, the E1V6NXXGH. I'm not going to read the whole thing. You would put that in on the eShop, you would buy your voucher, and there there you go. You have what is essentially a $40 copy of Tomodachi Life, a $40 copy of any of these other first-party games. These games are all eligible. As you can see, I've bought quite a few of them while doing videos on the channel. But like Xenoblade, if you want to get into Xenoblade, you can do that. Or even if you just want to have a digital copy of Animal Crossing New Horizons, you can buy that as well, then buy the upgrade or whatever. So you're paying $80 for 2 games, but you're also getting Tomodachi Life early. I think that's a pretty good deal. I just wanted to make this video as a quick PSA. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know if you're going to buy the game this way. Like I said, I will be nuking this video. I will be getting rid of it after tomorrow because this is a limited time deal. Nintendo announced that they're going to be ending the sales of these catalog tickets or game vouchers tomorrow night. So you really only have like 36 hours if you want to do this. I know money is tight for a lot of us right now, so I wanted to make this video as a PSA and let you know that you can get it a little bit cheaper. Technically, yes, you're paying $80 now versus $60 later, but you're also getting 2 games. So I'm sure there's something else on Switch 1 that you want, or maybe another game that you will want to use later on. And I guess last thing I should say, you can buy these until January 30th, 2026. You don't have to use them until a year from now. So they'll be valid until January 30th, 2027. So even if you're not using it for Tomodachi Life, not a bad way to get some Switch 1 games. Okay, quick video over. Go watch all my other Tomodachi